Hi, Karen. Okay, so I'm going to say something tonight that I never remember to say, and it's the actual date. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, so I got a message across my iPad telling me happy birthday, which is tomorrow. But I don't ever say the date because I just assume that everybody knows the date. But then when people watch this live video later, they don't really know when it was. So today is March 10th, 2017. This is when we're actually live. Anytime after March 10th, it's going to be recorded. Hi there. You're welcome, Connie. I will not be tardy on the annual catalog ones. I will do them immediately. Well, as soon as I get all the paper, of course. Okay, so I think, well, okay, so let me explain. Last week, I made a box when I was supposed to make a card because the card won the vote. But I'm not really in a card mood. My birthday is tomorrow, and I like boxes. So, and I wasn't home again today, so I've been in my office for maybe a whole whopping 15 minutes the whole entire day. So when I was trying to figure out, okay, I really want to make a box, but I don't know what box because I'm frazzled. I haven't been in my office all day. So I decided to copy a box that I actually made for Stamp Club Online this month, and I'm decorating it completely different. So it's the exact same size box, it's just decorated differently. This is my most favorite. Well, I say that because of course it's my most favorite this week. Designer series paper that's in the Occasions catalog. I especially love this. I think I told you guys I ordered like 10 yards of fabric this exact color. It's a little pinker, I think. Anyway, so thanks, Wanda. Oh, thank you guys for the happy birthday. I'm going to have a good birthday because I'm going to sew. I'm not going to work. I'm still behind on everything, but I am going to sew. And then I'll get caught up on Sunday. Okay, so I need a piece of paper that measures, I'm using Sahara Sand, Pear Pizzazz, I can't remember if it's Succulent Garden or, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Succulent Garden. It is. DSP, Designer Series paper, and then Whisper White. So I'm going to cut the Sahara Sand to measure 4.5 by 7 1/8. So I got to open up the arm here. Thank you guys. So 7 1/8 is the big mark after the 7, not the teeny tiny mark. Now I'm going to get the Simply Scored scoring tool, and we're going to do some scoring. I'm going to place it on the landscape side, which is the 7 1/8 side, and I'm going to score it at 5/8, 1 5/8, 5.5, and 6.5. Then I'm going to turn it on the portrait side, which is the 4.5 inch side, and I'm going to score it at 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank you. Okay, so I was going to say something, and now I've forgotten. It must have been a lie. I'm joking, but I was going to say something. Wait, let me get this back over here and maybe I'll think about it. Oh, yeah, I got it. See? You just go back to where you were. So I was kind of sort of considering doing another one of my Simply One Sheet things this weekend. That was my whole intention, but yesterday I had to go to the dentist and get a cavity filled. And I had a doctor's appointment. So I've just like been appointment to death this week. So yeah, I couldn't pull it off because I haven't been in here in the last couple days. but it's on my to-do list, kind of like those Designer Series paper charts. Okay, so I've burnished it with my bone folder. Now what you want to do is put the cardstock so that the skinny side is up here at the top. If you look down here, you'll see that's like a 1-inch piece, and this is a 1/2-inch piece. So now I'm going to get my scissors, and I do need my template for this one because there is no way I can remember it. So here's the template. So I'm going to start in this upper right corner, and I can tell that I need to remove this whole entire section, which I would call that like 4 blocks. Okay, so that's trash. The next one, we're going to cut up to that second score line, and then we're going to cut right in the middle of that section that doesn't even have a score line. Again, we're going to cut up to the score line, and this one we're leaving intact completely. And then this one here, I'm going to fold these so that I don't accidentally cut them. I'm going to cut again at an imaginary line, so it's just in the middle of that, because here's the score line, but we actually want to cut more than that. Okay, so that's that side. Now we're going to go over here to this side, and it is not the same, because sometimes when you're making boxes, the left and the right look the same. Not for this one. Okay, so we'll start up here at the top. We're going to remove both of these sections, and this video will be available. Well, it will stay here on Facebook, and it will be transferred to YouTube as well, and I'll post it on my blog on Monday. So I cut up to the score line on that one, and I'm not touching it. It's staying the way it is. The next section, I'm going to cut up to the score line, and again, I'm going to cut right there in the middle where there's no score line. The next one, that would be this one here, we're removing the whole entire thing. So I'm just going to fold those over so that I don't accidentally cut them. I'm trying not to cut myself as well. I swear every week I've had a cut. Now I'm like, where am I? What am I doing? That's what I get for talking. Okay, so I'm right here. This is the last one, and I'm just going to cut right in the middle of this piece, the imaginary score line. So all the cutting's done, but we need to do a little bit of trimming so that the box assembles properly. Hi there, for those of you that are just joining us. Okay, so again, I'm going to take the scissors, and every single edge, I'm going to give it like a little hair trim, a sliver trim. And it would be easier if I had my littles. Here we go. So for this one, don't trim too much, because then you'll have trouble. Just a little. In fact, that might have even been too much on that one. I just realized I don't have my glasses on. There we go. Well, let's trim that a little bit more. Okay, now we'll do the same thing over here on this side. Okay. So now, okay, so everything I use, like 99.9% of what I use in here and on my videos is always Stampin' Up. But I'm using my ATG tape gun. I'm sorry for those of you that it upsets. It's like an extension of my hand. So that is the only thing I use ever that's not. So here's the front of our box, because we want to put the seam in the back. So this is the bottom of our box, just like that. And then this is the top. So this is considered a lip balm box. But I will tell you, like, it'll hold like a chapstick. It'll also hold like Hershey Kisses and stuff. But, hi Sarah. What was I going to say? But I need to make it an inch bigger to hold some of those new lipsticks. You know, those ones that stay on like forever or all day. So it will fit like regular stuff, but some of those new ones, it needs to be a little bit longer. So this measures, what I say, 7 1/2. No, 7 1/8. So I need to actually extend it all the way out to 8 1/8. So I'm going to work on that, but not today. Okay, so that's the back. Here's the front. So we're going to take this. Okay, so I'm completely hooked on this paper, and I'm going to show you guys. So if you're here, oh, yay, hearts. Don't leave early, because I'm going to be showing something, and you're going to completely miss it. Well, if some of you have to go, I understand. But I do have something to show you that I'm going to be showing on my blog. Sorry, this is really bothering me. And I only see it when I'm here with y'all because I've got all these lights on. There's some funk inside that little fuzz, I guess you would call it. There we go. It's out now. Okay, I was rattling. Sorry. I don't even know what I was saying now. Okay, so I'm going to cut this at 3 3/4. And then I'm going to cut it at 7/8 of an inch. And I need 4 pieces. So 1, 2, 3. I think that's straight. Sometimes when you get to the smaller pieces, it starts to go crooked, and that is clearly not big enough. So we need to cut another piece that measures 7/8, because we need two pieces that measure 7/8 by 7/8. This is going to be so cute. You guys are going to love it. Okay, there's all our designer series paper. Front of the box, back of the box. So let's figure out which one is the one we like the best to put that on the front. I think I like this one. I don't know. They all look good. This one looks good too. Okay, we'll put this one on the front. I promise I will look. If you guys have any questions, I'll make sure I look before we disconnect. Although when I do get done, I have to go to the grocery store. I ran out of time today and didn't go, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. Grr! I can't believe it's going to be like 30 when it's been 70 for the whole month of February, and now we're getting snow. I'm going to pout a little bit. Oh, Joy, that's okay. Did you say you're late? The video will be available afterwards, and I'll make sure I post all the measurements with the inspiration sheet on Monday. Okay, last one. If I can get my hands on it. Oh my gosh, it's going to be 90s there? Well, it was kind of almost, I mean, it felt like 90s considering it was in the 70s, or maybe it wasn't 70s, it just felt like 70s. We were wearing short sleeves, that's for sure. Okay, so isn't that cute? But these two little pieces right here, we want to put the one that looks the best on the top of the box. And then the other one on the bottom. I'll put the bottom one on first. You don't even technically have to do the bottom, but the way we're going to decorate it, you kind of want to, I think. Okay. Now, I'm going to use Sahara Sand. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing next. Y'all too, yeah, darn snow. I was really hoping we were going to skip it this year. I got to get a wet wipe. or a baby wipe. We had almost skipped the entire year and didn't have any snow, and wouldn't you know, it's gonna mess up our March. It'll probably be cold for the next few weeks. Okay, where do I put this baby wipe so that I don't ruin anything? There we go. Okay, so, you know, yeah, I'm gonna do it. So, technically, I usually use like a baby wipe, and not a baby wipe, a Post-it note, and I cover up the other part of the word. But you're not going to believe this, but I've done this before. This stamp is really easy to do this. So I'm just inking up birthday now. Okay, I can't see. Look at that, perfect. And I don't even know why it works that way. I have no explanation except that it does. Now I'm going to get, so I love the Stitch Shapes framelits. It's another item I was a little late to the party getting. No, I got them. They just went on back order. So I'm going to use the Stitch Shaped, what do I call them? Stitch Shapes framelits. Say that 3 times really fast. And then I'm going to use the scallop circle with Pear Pizzazz. So I'm going to get the Big Shot real quick. Oh, what stamp set? Thank you. Sorry about that. I did fail to say that. It is any occasion in the, this is the celebration. So we only have a couple more weeks left. And this is not one that I have shown, I don't think. Maybe no, I haven't. I might have. Maybe on one of my other things. Okay, Big Shot. Magnetic platform. Cutting pad. I'm going to cut the scallop oval out first. Okay, hold on. Hopefully we've got it all. Oh, I see hearts. Tammy, I would be happy to. In fact, if you want to stick around to the very end, can you stick around to the very end? I can probably do it then. Because last time when I tried to film it, somehow or another, I messed up my roll. And then afterwards, I was like, wow, I should have stopped what I was doing. Okay, so now we're cutting out Happy Birthday. Oh. Okay. Look how cute that is. Isn't that darling? See, and I don't know if you looked at this in here and said, I mean, at first I was actually thinking about just cutting them and separating them, but I really didn't even have to. So now I'm going to have to use that thank you on something. Okay, so I'm just going to use my adhesive here. The one and only Contraband. Isn't this so cute? I love it. It's little. Now we're going to take the metallic ribbon. You know what? I'll be honest. I actually did play with this paper, and, well, that's because, let me show you. I've been playing with this paper all week. So look at these. Now's the perfect time to go ahead and show you. I'll finish this project in just a second. Okay, so on Monday or tomorrow, I haven't decided. Because I said I'm not going to work tomorrow since it's my birthday, but I might actually work a little bit. But maybe not. I don't know. So this is something I'm going to be announcing on my website. I'm going to sell them for the month of March. This is the adhesive bundle. So it has, and you get it decorated and everything. So glue dots, snail, fast fuse, tear and tape, and some liquid glue. And then this one is, and they're all going to be decorated. Like, I don't know if, like, this is not, this paper may be in the toolkit, and this one may be, but they'll all be darling, I promise. So this is the toolkit. It's going to come with, now I don't have an extra one of these, so I had to photograph it with my snarly one. But it's going to come with a silicone mat. mini glue dots, paper piercer, paper snips, bone folder, dimensionals, and tear and tape. Isn't that awesome? And we're going to decorate the box for you. So I'll have all the details on those on my website. Okay, now we'll come back to this. So the reason that I said I've played with this is because I was looking for like ribbon, and then I decided I love this stuff, even though it's the Celebration catalog. So I don't know what I'm going to use once Celebration ends, because we have a few more months of the catalog without Celebration, the Occasions catalog. And I like this ribbon with this paper. Okay, so I'm going to tie a bow. Now I got to stop talking, otherwise I'm going to fail at tying the bow. I probably just talked about 100 miles an hour. If I did, I'm sorry. I got excited. Uh-oh, I think I might have to start over. I do. One more time. There we go. I held my mouth right. I still want to make it a little bit smaller. Isn't that cute? And then I'm just going to place a dimensional on the back. And then I'm just going to slide the ribbon down a little bit more so that it's kind of a little bit on there. Isn't that cute? How long did that take me? 24 minutes. Not that I was racing or anything. Thanks. Yeah, I'll slide these back over. I think though they're going to have like they'll have a glare. Okay. So I'm going to look for questions. Thank you guys. Thank you for the hearts. I love them. Isn't it so darling? I can't even believe it. Considering that like an hour and a half ago, I was telling my sister, I have to get off the phone. I don't know what I'm making tonight. I do have a video on tie-in ribbon. I have a couple on my YouTube channel, and then I have one in my Stampin' Basics video series. If you want to email me, I can send you the link to the old ones. They're all still relevant. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to look for questions really quick. Cecilia, I think that's how you say your name. I'm going to show you. This is my actual one that I take to all of our Stampin' events. And so I have dimensionals. I think, oh, I have my old chick stand with a paper piercer. And I have one of those little retractable thingies on my scissors so that I don't lose them. So yeah, and look, I even wrote my name on my dimensionals so I wouldn't get them confused with any of the other stampers. So I've actually been, and look, I wrote chicken scratch on the side. I just didn't decorate it. Why didn't I decorate it? Okay, so questions. Where are my big scissors? These are, Stampin' Up! Used to sell them. Sadly, not anymore. But yeah, they actually say Stampin' Up! Any ideas for the Dragonfly stamp set? I have one card, and I've been saving it. I don't know, what am I saving it for? I don't know. I'll post it, I promise, very soon. I do love that set, and you're right. I'll work on that this week, because I have not, I think I only have one project already decided for this week. Okay. Shelby, that was what I was talking about earlier. This box will need to be increased by 1 inch for the lip scents, because I have some. Yeah, so it needs to be increased by, oh wait, actually have it over here. Yeah, so it's a little, it doesn't even need actually 1 inch. It actually needs about a 1/2 inch. Yeah. Oh, yay, I got more hearts. That was awesome. Okay, how much am I selling? Okay, so the adhesive one, I think is going to be $35. I think so. And I think this one is going to be like around the 50 mark because you're going to also get a celebration set. So I wanted to offer this one not with a celebration set, but then I know some people want to get a celebration set. So the one that comes with the adhesive, the tools will have a celebration choice. Okay, let's see. More questions. Have I ever used magnetic closures? Tara, I don't, only because we don't sell them. And I do, other than my adhesive, I really do only use Stampin' Up. I mean, like I use other tools like the Bind It All and stuff like that, but I use 99% Stampin' Up. So if we had magnetic closures, I would. That is a great question. Let's see. Questions. I love these questions. They're good. Yeah, this was the metallic 3/8 metallic ribbon in the celebration. So we had 2 celebration items. Yeah, these 2. Oh, it would be cute for a little Easter. It would hold little Easter eggs. In fact, it will hold like, you could put some of these little Easter Kit Kats in there. Look, this one says that it, sorry, lane swerve. I think this says it expired in like